welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. I feel like I've discovered some really good products and I really wanted to do a favourites video with you, but I didn't want to just sit down and talk about them. So today I'm going to do my usual kind of everyday full face makeup. Well, not full face, it's a full face of makeup, but it's kind of a minimal makeup look. I've been wearing less and less makeup. If you follow me on Instagram, then you may have noticed, unless I'm going out on a night out or I'm going to someone's birthday party, then I just tend to wear less now, which I kind of think is a good thing, and it takes me a lot less time as well. I can literally do this whole makeup look within like 10 to 15 minutes. First of all, I'm going to start with my moisturizer. Been using this one for months now. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I've already gone through quite a bit on this pot as well. I think this is like my third pot, but I always do moisturizing before any makeup look. Just give it a really good massage into the skin and make sure it's gone all the way in. And then for my lips, I'm going to put on a little bit of Lana Lips and just give my lips a little bit of a moisturize, so that by the time I'm ready to put my lipstick on, or lip tint or whatever I'm going to do, my lips will be nice and soft. Next, I haven't been using foundation every single day. I've actually been gravitating towards this more because it's quick and easy, and it's also really easy to use. It's the IT Cosmetics CC cream, but I have the matte version because I naturally have quite oily skin. I have it in the colour medium tan, and what I like about this most is it has SPF 40 in. I normally just take one pump. I find that one pump is enough. It is a little bit thick, but at the same time it has really good coverage and it doesn't feel thick on the skin. And I literally just use my fingers, no sponge, no brush, just my fingers. And this is why it's so quick and easy, because I can literally do this in like 2 minutes. I think that when summer finishes and we're in autumn, then I would probably need to go ahead and buy the medium, because this medium tan one is perfect for me now, but I can imagine when it's like autumn, winter, it's just going to be too dark for me, so I'll probably purchase the medium one. It does say matte on the front, it's oil free, but if you have oily skin like me, then I find that I still need to powder, so bear that in mind. It's not completely matte, it is quite matte and it's kind of like a medium finish. I feel like it's enough coverage for me, but if you have blemishes or pigmentation, acne scars, then you might need something a little bit more coverage, or just use a bit more concealer. But for me, I find that it's okay, I can get away with it, like just daily use. So for concealer, I've been using this concealer. It is honestly so good, guys, and the best part about it is it's less than £3.50, and I have two colours. I have number 1.5 and I also have this one, which doesn't have a number on. I feel like this one is probably a 1, because actually no, I'm lying, this one's probably a 2, because the other one is a little bit lighter. Oh, where's it gone? Here it is. Yes, I've been using number 1.5 and it's quite a small tube, so yeah, it's £1.50. It's £3.50, but you do not get a lot. Can you see how small that tube is? If I compare it to, say, so this is NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, or Radiant Creamy Concealer, and then this one is this one. So as you can see, it is tiny in size. So what I'm going to do is just put that on the under. What is wrong with me today? I can't speak. I feel like I'm so alien to doing makeup videos now, because I do makeup videos on Instagram, but for those I don't have to like speak. So everywhere where you normally put concealer, and just gonna put a little bit extra under the eyes, and that's because the IT Cosmetics has amazing coverage like overall, but when it comes to concealing under eyes and dark circles, then you do need a little bit more help because it is quite a light coverage in general. So for my concealer, instead of using a sponge, I'm going to use a brush, and this is what I've been doing for the past month or so, and I feel like the concealer just sits a lot better and it's more coverage because the sponge isn't absorbing some of the product. So the amount that you put on your face is exactly the amount that stays on your face. It's not getting absorbed by a sponge. So yeah, this is a Spectrum brush. I think I got this free in like a little goodie bag, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just gonna blend like so as I go along. Obviously it's looking quite streaky right now and I need to blend a lot more, but once it's all blended it just looks really flawless and not heavy at all. I think that's the one thing that I've been cutting down on, is heavy base makeup. I do like it to be flawless and like medium to full coverage still, but I don't reach for the heavy foundations anymore. I'd rather use a little bit more concealer to make the skin flawless than having a full thick foundation all over my face. So for cream contouring, I'm still using the Pony FX contour stick. Haven't found anything better apart from darker coloured concealers, which I don't tend to use because they can be quite thick for contouring. So I'm still using this Pony contour stick. I've been through so many of these and I still love it so much. So I'm just going to go ahead and contour my nose. So for my powder, I'm still using the Shu Uemura matte powder, and I've been using this a lot throughout summer because it's obviously been quite hot, and it is a matte powder, so it just makes my skin really mattified and not sweaty looking, because you know, summer everybody gets a bit greasy. And I normally start with my under eyes. This just helps mattify and lock everything in place. And I normally bake, but I don't use a sponge anymore because I feel like a sponge just applies too much powder. So I just press it in with a brush like this. So it's still baking, there's still quite a lot of powder underneath, but it's not as much as a sponge. I feel like when I use a sponge to bake, it also wastes a lot of the product, so I just like to press it in and bake like that instead. So I'm not going to finish off the rest of my face. What I normally do is, whilst that is baking, I go in with my eyebrows, and I have been using new things for my eyebrows. I've been using the Benefit Ka-Brow. I normally use the Precisely Brow, which I still do, but sometimes I just use this, and it's kind of like a gel cream gel, like a gel, you know, a gel. And what I do is I just use the brush that comes with it. It's actually quite good, and I draw hair strokes on my eyebrows. I love that Instagram trend that's going around right now, which is kind of like the bushy eyebrows with fake hair strokes, and you know, just looking full and fabulous, and it looks very model-esque. And I much prefer it than the old Instagram eyebrows, which were like super carved out, bold, and had a gradient effect at the beginning, which looked really fake. Yeah, so even though I did that myself, like back in maybe 2-3 years ago, I much prefer this kind of brow because it just looks really natural and it's more flattering on the face. So I just draw hair strokes, and it doesn't matter if the hair strokes are a little bit long or too thick or anything like that. You can just even them out, and then what I'll do is I still use concealer to tidy up my eyebrow. And next I like to lighten my eyebrows because they're quite dark now, and I use the Perny Effects eyebrow mascara, the lightest one. This is kind of like a blonde one, so they're really gonna lighten up the hairs. I'm just gonna blend that powder away and smooth out the skin. So I've gone back to Hoola bronzer, which I absolutely love. I was using the Hoola light one, but because I am a little bit tanned now from my holidays, I've gone back to the original. So what I normally do is use the Hoola bronzing brush as well, and just bronze up a little bit, but not too much because I'm already looking quite dark. Like, I don't want my face to look darker than my body, because the medium tan IT Cosmetics CC cream is just perfect for me, like matches my neck. So I don't want to bronze up too much that it becomes a darker face and a lighter neck. Next up is blusher. I've been a big fan of blusher recently. I think because I don't use a lot of bronzer or contouring anymore, so I kind of like to go ham on blusher. If you've watched my last vlogs, then you would have seen this blusher. It's a And Other Stories, and the colour is Jardinier Roselle. Yeah, I'll link it. I'm not going to butcher the name anymore. I like to take my Clinique kind of like a buffing brush, and as you can see it's got like blusher on, and just go really light-handed because these blushers are pigmented AF. The first time I used one, I obviously looked like a clown. So just lightly, as you can see, it's already built up quite a lot, even though I just really lightly tapped it onto the blusher. And I like to bring it in quite close to the inner corner of the eye and quite high up as well. So it's more of a youthful blushing look, not like a contoured blushing look. And then what I've been doing recently is putting a little bit across the nose like that, so it just brings it together, so it's not like just two blushing kind of cheeks. Kind of just looks more natural and overall more like a rosy glow. So that's my blusher done, and then what I normally do is use my powder brush and then just go around the edges to blend it out, so there's no harsh lines whatsoever. So next up, my eyes. I haven't been wearing any eyeshadow apart from a little bit of shimmer in the inner corners just to brighten them up, so that's what I'm going to do today. And basically I'm just going to curl my lashes first. So for my mascara, I haven't been using anything new. I'm still using the Japanese one, my Holy Grail, the one that is perfect for short tiny eyelashes. Honestly, it's the best mascara, guys. I'll link it down below. These are my curly lashes using the eyelash curler, and then just gonna apply on light cut like so. Can you see that difference? I have also been using Rapid Lash for about 10 days, so I'll give you guys an update once I've been using it for the recommended amount time, because I feel like it would be unfair for me to give it a review now, even though it has done amazing things to my eyelashes so far. I can definitely tell the difference, even though I haven't been using it for the full duration. So what I'm going to do now is use the Stila All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. If you're looking for a good waterproof eyeliner that you can get in the UK, then Stila is your best friend. I just go underneath my eyelashes and tight line, and it just gives the eye a little bit more definition and also helps the eyelashes look thicker. and then I do like a thin flick at the end. So as you can see, this eye looks more defined than this eye, even though it's just a little bit of eyeliner. So for my lower lash line, I'm just going to apply some of this. This is a waterproof pencil gel liner from Clio, and it's number 1. It's kind of like a shimmery champagne like gold colour. I'm just going to apply that on the inner corners. And this is oh gosh, too much cornflakes. This is just going to brighten up my eyes and give them a little bit of sparkle and open them up. So for my lips, there really hasn't been any lip products that I've been gravitating towards or that I've really been liking. No, so I've kind of just gone back to my Peri Para lip tints because I've been doing like quick, easy makeup. And when I do quick, easy makeup like this, I just want whatever I put on my lips to stay. And you cannot beat these lip tints. They literally stay on all day. So I've just been gravitating towards using these again. So I'm just going to stick with this today because that's what I've been using. This is number... it doesn't say, but I'll link everything down below in the information box. It's like a orangey colour, and I just put it on quite roughly. It doesn't have to be kind of like neat or anything. And then what I do is take my finger and then smudge it. Like that, and then at the top as well. So just a quick spray of Urban Decay's All Nighter and we should be done. It's really quick and easy, and if I wasn't talking to the camera, I could probably do this in 10 minutes. So this is my quick, easy, kind of like everyday face. I do this most days now because I just want to get ready and be done like as quick as possible. I used to take about 45-50 minutes to do my makeup, and I still do if I'm doing a full face of like lashes, eyeliner, foundation, contouring, all that kind of jazz. But my voice is going because I'm kind of like falling ill. Fingers crossed that I don't actually get ill, but I do have a sore throat. And thanks for watching this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I shall see you in my next video. As always, links down below to all the products that I've used, and I'll see you soon. Bye!